Well, when you do the kind of things I do, when you make the YouTube videos and you do the radio shows and you do the interviews and you say the kind of things that I say in my blogs and on Facebook and the website and so on and so forth, people say things to you like, oh, you're just trying to be an Alex Jones, you're just trying to do this, you just want fans, you just want a following, you got this massive ego, you got this, you got that. I respond to people because I can back everything up I'm getting ready to say. I've never made a profit off of anything that I've done. I've never sold an item. I've never took a sponsor. I don't answer to advertisers. I built up a Facebook account by debating people. I literally started a Facebook account, and before I had one friend, I had joined 15, neocon, right-wing extremist groups and was on there talking about 9/11. And I literally built my reputation debating people, bringing up the issues that no one else wanted to talk about. I did it without calling people names. I did it without getting on there and saying, hey, douchebag, you're just a neocon fascist pig, screw you. I never said anything like that. I brought up the issues. I stayed intelligent. I stayed articulate. I debated. And I literally took on dozens of people at one time and spent hours and hours and hours in front of a computer just to reach one person on a thread, a Facebook post, a Facebook wall of debating, tens of people, 20 people, 30 people at a time, for one person to inbox me and go, hey, man, I just watched some of that video that you sent. I just read that article you posted. I never knew this. Tell me more. And I did this, and I did it with blood, sweat, and tears, sitting in front of a computer 12 hours a day after I lost my job in 2009, winning the hearts and minds of the people, one argument at a time, one debate at a time, and I did it. And I did it the hard way. I walked a hard road to do this stuff, man, and I built a very, very, very solid reputation to where people actually started reaching out to me. Hey, Justin, my mom's wanting to know more about 9/11. Can you help me out? Hey, brother, I've got someone on my wall right now saying, Bush was the best president ever. Jump over here and throw in your 2 cents. Hey, man, someone's over here talking about the United Nations globalism, blah, 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 pick something. And I did it. And it came up slowly. The first radio show I ever did, there was one person listening, and it was the owner of the station that I was on. And he was messaging me the whole time, hey, man, you're doing great, blah, blah, blah. And then we get done. Hey, did anybody listen? No, but I listened, and I'm a fan now. I like what you had to say. Thanks, man. So I'm reaching people on a very grassroots level. I got people that tell me all the time, Justin, I'm just one person. No one can listen. No one's going to listen to me. No one's got blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm a 31-year-old. I have no formal education. I used to be a salesman. I am a nobody from a 3-stoplight town in a town nobody can pronounce in North Carolina, and I've got a show downloaded on Mininova that's got 28,000 downloads from 114 different countries. Do not think for one second that people are not out there starving to hear the truth. People are out there and they want to listen. And they'll listen to you, they'll listen to me, they'll listen to anybody listening to my voice right now. All you have to do is pick up the banner. Pick up the banner of freedom. If you don't want to do radio shows, write articles. If you don't want to write articles, post on your Facebook wall. Reach out to people. Collect the information. Do the research. You can do the videos. You can do anything. There's so many different things that you can do. You don't have to do what I'm doing. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do, but become active. Bill Cooper said, be active or abdicate. The future is in your hands, and I live and die by those words. You have to be active because your silence is betrayal. When you abdicate, you've given all your power away. You've told people that you don't have, that documentary I watched for a while ago with Bill Cooper, he said that if there's not something in your life right now, an idea that you are willing to die for, then you have lived a life with no purpose, and it will show. You will be an unhappy, miserable human being if there is not something out there right now that you are willing to die for, that you are willing to fight for. And those words sent chills down my spine because that man did die for what he believed. He didn't die of old age. He was murdered. And there are so many people out there that have stood up and they have lost everything to be freedom fighters. And here you are sitting at home in front of your computer afraid to talk about 9/11. When you have all this fear, I'm sorry, Kevin, I'm getting upset. I'm outside. I'm outside running around in circles in the yard right now because I get pumped up, man. I want people to hear me. I want to transfer this energy over to you. I want you to understand that there is something you can do. You do have a voice. You're not alone in the wilderness. You know, there are people out there that are dying to hear what you have to say, because it's just like that quote that you quoted earlier. We liberate each other through this freedom of expression, through no fear of intolerance. We have this. We give this to each other. We are sharing this light force, this energy, this freedom frequency that we're operating on. And we do it with our words. We do it with our actions. We do it with the way we spend our money. We do it with the way we love our family. We do it with the way we love freedom and the way we love all humanity. You have to put all this hate down. You have to unload all this fear. You have to shed the old person that you were, what they told you that you were. They've lied to you. They've indoctrinated you. They've miseducated you. They've gave you disinfo. They've gave you misinfo. They've done everything to steal your personal willpower and your personal freedom away from you. They've taken away your desire for knowledge. They've subverted books and gave you a television. They took away your all-righteous mind and gave you a desire to see shit on that TV, that absolute degrading violence, rape, murder, kill, war. They've got you addicted to it. And don't think for 1 second you're not addicted to it. You sit down in front of that TV every night to watch your favorite show. What's on that show? They're telling you that it's violence. They're telling you that it's sex. They're telling you that it's drugs. They want you watching it. They love for you to see that, because when you're looking at that, it's a magician trick, Kevin. It's a magician trick. Look at my sexy, beautiful assistant. When your eyes are on her, you're not seeing what the magician's doing. He ain't doing nothing special. He ain't performing magic. He ain't doing a trick. Buddy, he's got you so distracted, he could bring an elephant out on stage while you're misdistracted, and that's exactly what it is. It's a weapon of mass destruction. It's a weapon of mass distraction, and they've got you addicted to it, brother. They got us wanting it. They got us living off of it, and we can't. We've got to put it down. We've got to put it down. Sooner or later, you've got to make that decision. You've got to make that choice. Is it going to be hard? Everything worth having is hard. Everything worth having is worth fighting for. Anything that they ever gave you that was free, you just gave it away. You just pissed it away. You just lost it. You abused it. You didn't love it. You didn't take care of it. But everything you ever sweated for, everything you ever worked for, everything you ever bled for, you love it. You take care of it. You cherish it, and you hold it. And you hold on to it tight. And you keep your honor and your dignity. And that's what they've taken away from us, brother. They've taken it away from us in force and droves. They've made us love to lick the boot of our masters. And I say we'll lick no more. I'm not going to lick. I'm not going to bow down. I'm not going to be told what to do, and I'm not going to be a slave. They're not going to make me chattel. They're not going to take me and take my children and take my future and take our money and take our freedom, and they do it so small. They take a little bit of a time. A little bit of a time. They'll take a grain of sand from you if you'll let them take it, but if you let them take one thing, you let them take it all. They'll take it all from you in the end. And if we don't fight now, if we don't stand up now, and if we don't stand together as one free humanity, then we're going to fall. And you're going to see another dark age. You're going to see another dark period in time where lies will be truth and truth will be lies, and people will be confused and they'll be scared, and there'll be war and there'll be poverty and there'll be plagues and there'll be so much fear. Anybody that comes along and tells you it's going to be all right will be the person that you follow, and it's the one that'll take you straight to hell. And that's where we're at.
I love you, brother. I love you, man. It's this sort of thing that makes me so happy to know that these words and this passion is being archived for my son. And like he's at school right now and he's on his way home and stuff, and like I know he's only 7 years old, and I know he really won't understand this if I were to play it for him right now. But in 5 to 10 years, if this struggle is not already over and we haven't already won, then I'm just so happy to know that he will have another voice like yours to listen to and learn from this sort of passion, because I truly honor it and I truly respect it, and even with the nomenclature issue from everyone, I know who you are through your words and through the actions I know that you've taken with both your show and with your like life that you speak about on Facebook, because you have that same sincerity that I try to put out there also. It's very difficult to hold back sometimes. And so I really appreciate your passion and everything that you've just said. It's not a rant. It's a true like sermon, you know, and people should like not less like take it as like you're some great preacher or anything like say Bill Cooper was, but just listen to the words, listen to the message. Forget us. You know, it's not about us. It's about listening to the words and understanding what's really being said and the passion behind it, and why that passion is there, because we can't lose it. We can't lose this freedom. The last pieces of freedom that we have left are our voices, are our ability to say no, or we won't fly, depending on the situation, you know, like no matter what it is, like our just ability to opt out of the evils that are being done to us, and for the throng to finally stand up to the Tiny Dot. I'm not sure if you've seen this one, but if you don't know about LarkenRose and the TinyDot, just no spaces in between. Look it up on YouTube. The TheTinyDot. Like, it's a great little message of how all of us together can so easily stand up to those few people who are derailing this runaway train so horribly into this giant catastrophe that's obvious when it comes to our economics, our environmental situation. And I'm not even talking about the BS of global warming. I'm talking about all sorts of other pollutants that happen all around us. I don't know how else to say that, like, I agree with you, and I thank you so much for calling in and working through the technological difficulties at the beginning of the show, Justin. Thank you.
That's
Sincerely.
no problem, man. I appreciate you having me.